What is it finna play? Whoa!
My name
Diamond, is this Diamond?
That's Diamond.
That's Diamond!
I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's. Oh my gosh. She really is hungry.
Hello. If you're ever feeling embarrassed about something you did, just remember that when I was 12 and in the 7th grade, I had an addiction to dystopian novels like Divergent and The Hunger Games, and I thought I was going to write a book, and I wanted a proofreader for that book, so I went up to my 7th grade language arts professor, not a professor, teacher. Anyway, I said, "Hello, Mr. Guy, can you read my book that I'm writing?" And he was like, "Sure, Sawyer, I would love to read your book. I'm honored." But I didn't tell him that the chapter that I wrote and gave to him to read was just smut. And he read it. Yup.
You don't hide things from the people you love. Ever.
Rapunzel, honey?
Hide your hair, woman. You gotta hide your hair.
What is it finna play? Whoa!
I'm not gonna go all the way and make them kill themselves or each other at the end. No more Romeo and Juliet. I want Zed to eat her at the end of this movie. Otherwise, it's no good.
I am beginning to think that maybe what I did was wrong. Probably not, but maybe.
You gotta make your own kind of music. Sing your own special song.
They see me rolling, they hate it, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty.
I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod, when you're staring at a demigod. What can I say except you're welcome?
What is it finna play? Whoa!
Our love story could be kinda gory, far from boring. We'd meet at a post apocalypse. Yeah, I'd be slowly walking in a group stalking you. You'd be the only man alive that
He got, if not himself, then he has not to say.
I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it, Lord!
You were a wonderful experience.
You were everything.
You called them with your life. He said don't ever let them touch my car. You can take my cash. You could burn my house. You could force feed trash. I'd let you kick my balls while I chewed on glass before I even thought about letting someone touch my glove.
No, I didn't like your story. I loved it.
At the end of the day, Ronnie, I am a man.
A man who's gay.
Like, I'm Mr. Take your bitch, take her for a trip, fly her to New York, sign my name all on her tits. Yes,
Yes, I took his lady. I like blue faces, so I took his baby. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out.
I love Christmas. I love the jingle bells. I love it all. I do, however, miss feeling happy.
Nothing makes you feel fear faster than when you're laying in bed reading your nighttime fan fiction as copious amounts of sleep aids slowly start to finally kick in, and you come across a certain word or a phrase that makes you just stop in your tracks, and you go back and you check the tags, and the thing that you're worried about is not in the tags. And so maybe it was just a one-off thing, but it's also the first chapter, but the fic is really good and it's not a deal breaker. So onward we go, but I am so full of fear.
I just love it when stories start out that way. Just love it, love it, love it.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you here, Mike. Given your track record, your options are going to be extremely limited.
Someone cooked here.
You were a wonderful experience.
You were everything.
All right, listen up. Before we go any further, I'm gonna lay down a few rules, all right? Commandment number 1, shut the hell up. Commandment number 2, there's nothing I can do about the sun. Commandment number 3, there are no more Jolly Ranchers, they're all gone. Commandment number 4, when we pass a billboard, please don't read it out loud, all right? Now come on, let's get going.
It's absolutely insane how much fanfiction will take specific traits from characters, not just personality-wise, but like literal physical traits, like height differences. God forbid a couple, especially an MLM couple, have like more than a 1.5 inch height difference, or suddenly whoever's the tallest one is now a giant in fanfiction, and or the shorter one is now infinitesimal, 2 inches small. The way fanfiction talks about Obi-Wan Kenobi is as though he's decrepit, he's aging. Every single fucking time it's like he looks in the mirror, he sees gray streaks appearing in his hair. Oh my god, how can Anakin want him? He's so old. I'm like, ma'am, sir, whoever wrote this fanfiction, this man is 32. He's 32 and he's in very good shape. Just to put this into perspective for y'all, I was reading a fanfiction set while Anakin was still a Padawan. Again, this man is like 32 and it's like, oh my god, his joints are popping as he stands. Like, I get it, the body falls apart fast, but this man is an athlete. I don't even think Ewan McGregor looks very old. They do the same thing with talking about Anakin being taller than him. Like look up their heights. Also look at them next to each other, guys, but like look up their heights. Hayden Christensen is like 2 inches taller than Ewan McGregor. If you had never seen the Star Wars prequels before with your own 2 eyes, but you had read a ton of fanfiction for it, you'd be shocked when you went to see it, because you would think that Obi-Wan Kenobi was a 55-year-old silver fox and Anakin Skywalker was a giant towering above him.
You were a wonderful experience.
You were everything.
Ain't nobody told me nothing!
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older and we would have to wait so long? It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
I have reached peak fanfiction brain rot, because anything that I do these days, I'm like, I wonder how this would work in a fanfiction. Like, I went to the DMV to get a new license, And the whole time I'm thinking this would be a good meet cute story where the character is in line at the DMV and then the next person's in line and then they're like, oh my God, we're waiting for a long time, right? Like you walk into a bookstore to buy a book and all I'm thinking is this would be a great bookstore AU setting where the character does XYZ. Someone take my brain away from me, please.